但是那个什么，它里面只有一个比较有名。
do you want something from here?
It's upstairs.
Yes, from here, yes. From here, yeah. This one, everything is upstairs, so we can order this one upstairs as well.
One room.